So you talked about how last game, the guys were pretty well connected, passing well. Obviously had some really good alley-oops. I mean, do you feel like this team could be like a really good alley-oop team?
Yeah, I tell you, you got normally as a coach, you're obviously in a lot more practices than games. And it's always great to have somebody in practice that gives you those wow moments, those Sports Center moments. And, I mean, we're blessed this year because, obviously, Cam as good as any dunker out there. Tunde won the McDonald's All-American Dunk Contest. Dan Skillings, he had some good dunks against when he played for Cincinnati. And then Isaac Williams, if you go to any social media, he's got some. So we got a lot of guys that are capable. Obi can throw down some dunks. So it's fun watching them play, and it's more important that we score, and that's the most important thing. But definitely gets people excited when you see a great Sports Center-like play.
Scott, I'm sure you'd like to have them still here, but guys like Keontae and VJ really, Keontae in particular, he's really jumped up there, and VJ's having a great. How much does that help in terms of recruiting and just your program overall?
Yeah. Well, I think first, most kids dream of playing in the NBA, so they watch the NBA. If they don't watch it, they're keeping up with it on social media, and it's impossible to not see Baylor's players and their success. And we have scouts here virtually every practice or so, and they always talk about how our guys do a great job and the reputation they have as far as being great teammates, high character, coachable, and those things allow you to have an opportunity, and then obviously as you perform, your opportunity grows. But and then what those guys have done a great job of is then giving back, and when I mean giving back, time, wisdom, knowledge. They watch our games, they talk to our guys, and that's a huge blessing, and because they had people before them do the same, and so that's really cool.
What's practice look like the last week working around finals?
Yeah, that's always an adventure because they come in and you can tell the ones that are done with finals and the ones that are in the middle of them. So coaches are always weary anything that takes you out of routine. But we're at the tail end now. One thing we do know is Baylor finals are no joke. You really do have to put in the time and study. So guys come in, we try to honor that and get them in and out and try to keep them as sharp as possible. But definitely during the holiday season, it's you're hoping that you can maintain what you had, not get anyone injured, and then finish things out right for the Christmas holiday, and then come back and get ready for conference.
You sort of jump back in, don't you, with 2 games in 3 days as you get back?
Yeah. Well, and partly so that we can have a longer break, and especially with we all know how the grind of the Big 12 mentally and physically. So it'll be a nice opportunity for guys to go home that haven't had a chance to go home yet this semester. And at the same time, we always know you can make a Christmas a Merry Christmas with a couple wins. So that's the goal.
Scott, is there a chance that you guys could add anyone at midseason?
Yes, sir.
Transfer? Yeah. Perhaps in the front court.
Yes, sir. so that is one nice thing about a semester break. It does give you a chance to reset. And I know the perception always was you can't bring in someone and play because season's gone on too long or it's going to mess up the chemistry. And nowadays it is it's a professional league, which means people come and go and you adjust quick, and things are simple enough. People can pick up things, and that's what it is.
Besides wins, what are you hoping to get most out of these next 2 games?
Well, I think every day you want to improve, Even though we don't have as much practice time during finals, you want to get better in certain areas that we need to. And it's a race to the finish line. So each and every day, you want to go 1-0 and improve in what you're set out to improve in. At the same time, with a rotation of 7 players right now, you're trying to do it, not get anybody injured. Quick, to the point. We out. Let's go.
Strength of this team?
Coming fast breaks, I think we have a lot of potential to entertain the fans in a way that probably not a lot of Baylor teams have done in the past, but there's a lot of factors at this team that we haven't shown yet, and athleticism is one of them that's on the rise right now. So I do think maybe we could be Lob City, hopefully.
Lob City 2. Michael, I guess 2 games in 3 days. What do you want to get out of those games? And Scott said part of it was to get the longer break after that, but having those 2 games in 3 days.
Just trying to get more rhythm, get better every game just before conference starts. We still have some stuff to work on as a team, and just use those games to get better.
Mike, do you feel like, obviously y'all are coming off a game where y'all had a lot of assists. It seemed like everybody was well connected.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that has improved as the season has gone on?
Yeah, it's definitely improved, especially like you said last game we saw it. I mean, everybody was eating a lot of assists, a lot of easy plays, a lot of fast break points. And it's definitely improving every practice even. I think it's only getting better from here on, and I think it's going to help our offense a lot too.
Oh, yeah.
Obi, on some of the lobs to Cam, like, does he just give you a look, or like,
I don't know if a lot of people could relate to this, but like having a guy like him on a team, it's almost like having a person you really can't throw a bad pass to. He like makes every pass look good just because he catches it no matter what, and it's almost crazy. So it's almost like a guaranteed assist in a sense. So obviously, like transition, I'm looking. I'm always gonna look, see where he's at, just kind of know, because like who wouldn't want to hype the crowd up if Cam gets a dunk on somebody's head? So I think that's a really, really good advantage of Cam, just having a guy who can't, you can't throw a bad pass to.
I guess for both of you guys, obviously y'all have tons of offensive talent. How much do y'all need to keep improving on the defensive end to get better, particularly as you go into conference play? He's tapping you.
Yeah, he tapped me. Like you said, we got to improve our defense. Our offense is really good. We got a lot of weapons. We got great shooters, great transition players, everything. Defensively, we still got to work on our zone a little bit, just to make sure we can give opponents different looks, give them different ideas what we want to do. And then just defensively, and when we match up, I think just having more pride sometimes, defending when we want will help us a lot. And that's what we'll be emphasizing now the last couple of days too. So I think that's where we're going to grow a lot.
For either of y'all, back on the dunks thing, back in 2010, Quincy Acey had 10 dunks in one game. If someone was going to break that on this team this year, who's it going to be?
You said 10 dunks?
Yeah.
Versus Texas.
No, it was Texas.
10 dunks?
Who breaks that? Obi's gonna break it.
10 dunks?
It must.
There's probably only one person on this team that can break that.
Probably Cam.
10 dunks? Wow. Yeah. I mean, as a team, we might be able to break it, but individually, it only probably Cam could do that.
Yeah.
10 dunks.
Bro, 20 points off dunks.
10 dunks is wild. Wow.
That was his game. That was big part of his game.
Mike, for these next 2 games, 2 and 3 days, what are y'all looking to get most out of them other than wins?
Especially like what we talked about, our defense. We worked a lot on, when we won defense, we worked a lot on 11. Our positioning just has to improve. And I think especially keeping those opponents under like 60 or 70 points, those 2 games going to show a lot what we built over the last couple of days and weeks too. And then offensively, just keep our rhythm high, keep looking to share the ball, get out, get easies, and just play our game.
I have a question. With the holiday season, I think this is time of season where people really grow with their faith with the Christmas story. Can you guys both speak on just like Coach Drew and the culture of joy that you guys have kind of experienced being here at Baylor?
So for me personally, I was really raised Catholic, and then to be honest, when I came to the United States, I grew up a little bit away from my faith, just being new here. And then I think it was really a calling from God to come to Baylor. Because, like you said, just the culture here, how Coach Drew emphasizes how important your spiritual life is. It's been big for me. It changed me in a really positive way too off the court, what I stand for and how I act every day. And just like, he comes in on a Sunday, like last Sunday, just coming in with this like emotion and spiritual energy basically, and just talks about the gospel, about God and your relationship with him. It's just like, it's just a blessing and it's amazing because it inspires us young men just to be better every day. And I think that's a huge part why this is such a great culture here.
Just kind of to add on that, I would say like ever since I kind of just been here, it's been a lot of growth, obviously spiritually in the faith. Coach Drew he's given us a lot of wise words and a lot of perspectives to kind of try to use in your life, daily life. For example, just with this little break for Christmas that we have, just going home and having those uncomfortable conversations, just, with family members or friends that you can talk about faith. I think not a lot of us would normally do that just because probably when you go home with your friends, your probably first thing is not going to be about faith or, where you want to, go for eternity. So I think just, with the growth that he's given us and the tools that he's given us, having that growth to have with your friends and just those conversations are really, really important. And I think that's something that from the first half of the season that I'm going to take for the rest of my life, just where you want to go after life, heaven or, hell, eternity. So I think that's really important.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.